Because here's the thing, we need to talk about the biggest issue when it comes to injecting peptides, whether it be GHK copper or any of the others that are being promoted at this current time beyond the scope of today's video. Many of these peptides, including GHK copper, are being marketed online for injectable use, often through compounding pharmacies or through research chemical websites. But these products are not FDA approved for human use. There's no standardized dosing, very limited to no safety data in humans, and they're not regulated like a medication, so you can easily run into issues with purity and contamination. There's also no long-term safety data on injecting these peptides. If one of the ways in which they work is to increase something known as vascular endothelial growth factor, VEGF, and increase blood vessel formation, well, you can have too much of a good thing. Increase in VEGF is also a hallmark of many cancers, and increases in VEGF push cancer development. In fact, many anti-cancer medications work by blocking VEGF so that they can stop the cancer. While there are some small studies looking at injection of GHK copper for wound healing, these are really small in specific circumstances to a limited area, and they don't have long-term follow-up, so it's hard to say, if at all, that this is safe to be doing, especially in otherwise healthy people. And look, just because something is naturally occurring in your body does not mean that injecting it is smart. Water, for example, is naturally occurring in our bodies. We're about 65% water. Not only that, but we require water to live. However, if you inject water, do you know what can happen? Well, the blood cells in your veins will lyse open, spill out all of their contents, which includes hemoglobin that'll get stuck in your kidney. You'll have kidney failure, will spill out potassium everywhere, which will poison your heart, cause hyperkalemia, fluid shifts. You can pretty much die doing that. But water is naturally found in the human body. Yeah, but how much, when, where, and how does it get there? These are all really important pharmacologic concepts when it comes to administering a drug that simply have not been worked out for any of these peptides.